Well, marketing is booming. Earlier, marketing was basically limited to advertising on TV, newspapers, billboards, PR, and everything was expensive. This is why it's no surprise that it was limited to just the big brands with deep pockets. But as the saying goes, internet is the greatest equalizer. With the advent of internet, it became so much easier to reach new audience and customers. When internet launched in the late 1990s, having a website and a blog wasn't nearly as expensive as shooting a TV commercial. And then we all know with the rise of social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you could reach potential customers for almost free. If you put in the time, if you do the research, and you have the implementation done correctly, and even if you want to advertise, you can do it for as low as 75 rupees. All these changes with internet and social media led to the growth of marketing as we know it today. Not just limited to big brands, now you have the power. And now the time has come when it's really difficult to live without coming in contact with marketing in this 21st century, unless you're living in a jungle. From your morning newspaper, which you probably read on your phone, to all the notifications that you get during the work, and the entertainment after work, marketing is at play. Sometimes it's direct, like those annoying ads, and sometimes it's so discreet that you might not even notice. It affects your decision more than you can imagine. And if done correctly for businesses, it can completely change your game. This is why marketing is something everyone should know about, irrespective of your domain. Your business is not just limited to having a very good product and a good customer service. Yes, that is the main foundation. But how do you get that great product or service to your customers? You need to market it. If you are a local business like a kirana store, food joint, or a gym, setting up an easy Google My Business account would make it so much easier for your customers to find you online, especially when everyone is locked up inside their homes and they are still afraid to go out. Just try to recall the last time you needed something. Most probably, you went to Google and searched for it. If someone is looking for gyms to get in shape after the lockdown, they would probably go on Google and search for gyms near me or gyms in the locality which you live at. Imagine how easy it would become for them to find your phone number. And if you are a new business or a startup, having a good website and an up to date LinkedIn company page are going to boost the discoverability. So, the whole story is just make it easy for your customers to find you and make it fun to interact with your business. It can be as simple as shooting a video or taking a picture of what's happening in your business that day. In this show, we look at what actually goes into marketing, removing the technical things like PPC, CPC, CPM, CTA, CTR, CMS, HTML, UI, UX. Forget about this, especially if you're starting. Don't get stuck with the technicality. You can easily learn or hire someone to do the technical things. But before that, you need to get the perspective right. If you have ever went to a gym, the personal trainer might ask you what your goal is. Are you trying to build muscles? Are you trying to stay in shape? Are you trying to lose some weight? Depending upon that, they recommend exercises and the best way for you to get fit. They don't get into the technical part right away. Which protein to take, what exercises to do, how frequently, how many sets. Similarly, with the digital or online marketing, you don't have to get into the technical stuff right away. First, have your goal nailed down. Understand why you want to do digital marketing, how it can benefit your business, and where your customers are online. Have the broad perspective in place and then try to go into the details. In this show, we'll talk about the psychological stuff, some of the technical stuff, and the monetary angle. It's not about the new social media platform. Neither is it about selling through ads. It is about what moves us as humans. This is why majority of the ads don't make any positive return on investment, because they start treating their customers like machines. They just expect to throw an ad out there and get conversions. But it doesn't happen like that. You have to see what moves them and how you can convert them better. This is why, to understand the basics, we will go back 2000 years in the next episode. Marketing wasn't even coined 2000 years ago, but this would really help us understand and give a perspective of why we are doing marketing. What is the core? It's not about the internet, online marketing, or any kind of advertising. But what it will tell us is what is at the core, removing all the technicality. Why is marketing necessary for a business, especially in a day and time like this? So stay tuned.